So lame. My network is so lame, bro. Actually, that. After the review, when I come back from break, from reviewing Raw, we have plenty of WWE news to go over. We have plenty of after the break, after review and the break, after I take a break, I have plenty of. Oh shoot, my mic's on. Sorry guys. My Monday Night Raw review will be live at 1:30 p.m. So I hope to see you guys here. Enjoy the background music. Till then, enjoy the background music right now. I didn't even know my mic was on. I thought I had it on. Sorry. Again, the Raw review will be live at 1:30 p.m. So invite anybody you want here to join the chat. Let's get some good audience in here. going to try to make this Raw review the best that it's going to be. So, I hope to see you all here.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. Let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get from me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with a I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is
taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic. This when I take a few shots, they're too toxic, need to take a new song. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough as
you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got heart. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough defeat. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots.
you were not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough defeat. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots, who were not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough defeat. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots, who were not as tough as me.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need.
We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Woo, man. I tell you, one thing about this time, it be flying by. Woo! This time flew by fast. It's already 1:34 p.m. in the afternoon. I tried to hurry up and eat so I can take my meds so I can go live. Well, I'm here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel. Welcome, everybody in the live chat. Welcome. I hope y'all's day is going well. I hope your week, I hope your week is starting off well. I'm having a good day. I'm all right. I'm feeling okay. My head's not hurting, thank God. Well, right now it's not. Anyway. I'm feeling great, Hassan. Everybody, I'm feeling great, man. Anyways, guys, welcome to the channel. This is your Monday Night Raw review for March the 28th, 2023. This is your Monday Night Raw go-home show review. And I just want to thank everybody for joining the live chats here. Monday Night Raw was mid this week. I wouldn't be lying to you if I said Monday Night Raw was complete garbage. It was definitely that. There were only two best things of the entire show this week. And those two best things of the entire show was Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa and Becky Lynch versus Iyo Sky. And those two things were both matches, come to find out. We got the worst segments of the entire show. Plus 3 matches that didn't really stand out, that didn't really do too well. We're going to go over everything that went down on this show. Plus, I have all your WWE and AEW Tuesday afternoon news. We're going to go over all that later. You guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. Plus, you guys can go follow me on Instagram at @TheRealBrennanIngram, as well as IWN Gamer 1. You guys can now follow me on TikTok. I've been doing some TikTok videos. I haven't done those in years. I've started back doing TikTok again. So you guys can follow me on TikTok. And I will have the link to my TikTok accounts from here on out. I only have one TikTok account. My TikTok account username is IngramBA843. So you can follow me not only on Instagram, but on TikTok as well. You can add me on Snapchat. You can add me on Facebook. All the links to most of my accounts are in the description. Please be sure you go check out all the other content I have on the channel. If you guys missed my Monday Night Raw review from last week, go and check it out. It should be on the channel if it's not. Yes, it's on the channel. Check it out. Where Ricochet versus Chad Gable was the most anticipated match the entire show last Monday night. If you guys haven't checked out my Friday Night SmackDown review from last week, go check that out. I got a comment saying that I did really good, that I'm doing really well with my channel. Shout outs to Cam. I really appreciate your kind and generosity. I really appreciate your comment on my SmackDown review. Your comment means a lot. And everybody else. I thank everybody else for showing your overwhelming support for me and my channel. Your support, your comments, your likes goes a long way. So please hit the thumbs up. Let's get at least 5-6 likes on the stream for today's Monday Night Raw Go Home Show review. And like I said, go check out all the other content. My SmackDown Raw review from last week's on there. I didn't get to do an AEW Dynamite review last week just because I was late for the watch-along. Yeah, I know. I gotta start being early. I know, man. It sucks, but it is what it is, right? Well, we're gonna go ahead and get to the Monday Night Raw Go Home Show review. Not gonna waste anybody's time here, because I do got to be at work before 5 p.m. So I'm not really in much of a rush. Not really. I have time. You know what I'm saying? I try to go live my reviews early to where I have time. So, Monday Night Raw kicked off with Miz TV. Now, we all know Miz TV is channel changing garbage. But Becky Lynch and Lita did good in their role here on Miz TV on this show. Even though Miz TV is still garbage, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it at all. Miz welcomed viewers to Miz TV and introduced his guest, Trist Stratus, and WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Becky Lynch and Lita. So Miz asked Lynch what it felt like to know that the man couldn't beat Damage Control on her own and needed to call in reinforcements. Lynch said she is the man, while Miz sounds like a very insecure man who has notoriously tiny balls. Now, I don't know why WWE needed to put this in their script and have Becky Lynch say this on TV. That's inappropriate. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like something a fucking 18-year-old would say. Legitimately. I don't think we all needed to know about Miz's balls. That's going way too far there. Too much information. Whoa there, WWE. The crowd responded with the obituary tiny balls chant. Miz scolded the fans and said his wife verified that his balls are massive. Who cares? We don't need to know. Lynch said it must be nice to know that Maurice didn't get around much before she married Miz. Lynch conceded that she doesn't get along with many people, but she respects Trish and Lita as much as anyone in the business. Oh, and by the way, shout outs to Super AJ Styles Nick for seeing and noticing that I had incidentally scheduled the Monday Night Raw review for June. I didn't mean to schedule it for June. I meant to schedule it for today. I think I was in a rush that day. I think that's why it happened the way it did. But shout outs to him. I really appreciate him for pointing that out, noticing that. Because I damn sure didn't notice until I got home from work last night and got on Restream and found out. So, but anyways, Miz asked Trish and Lita what they returned just to play backup to Lynch. Lita showed off her title belt and said she doesn't feel like backup. She feels like one half of the tag team champs. Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Iyo Sky made their entrance. Entered the ring. Bayley said she's sick of her opponents acting like it's just another match to them. Bayley took a jab at Trish and Lita being relevant 20 years ago. Trish pointed to Lita's title. She pointed to Lita's tag title and said, that makes her relevant now. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but Bayley said this would have been her dream match years ago. But now the dream is to take out the top women in the division and 2 Hall of Famers in the same night. And then what? Lynch interrupted. Lynch fired up while talking about how Bayley took and Sky and did nothing with them. You haven't done anything. Said Lynch. She spoke about the various times she thought the feud would end and said now it can only end at WrestleMania. Lynch spiked the mic and then teams jawed at one another. The WrestleMania 39 video aired heading into a commercial break. Now, don't get me wrong, Miz TV is channel changing garbage, but I will say that Lita and Lynch did a very good job here. Lynch showed great fire in her promo. You know, the match is what it is at this point, you know, and Lynch did her best to give it one final push. Also, the Miz TV segment felt unnecessary as a way to facilitate this belt. It was not a good way to have Miz kick off the show at all. I don't believe this whatsoever. It's not. But it did remind us that he is the host of WrestleMania. Unfortunately, could have found a better host than Miz. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. So we got this match between Becky Lynch and Iyo Sky. It didn't really last that long, but it was one of the two best matches of the entire night. Trish, Lita was at ringside. Bayley and Cody were as well, watching Becky Lynch versus Iyo Sky. This was a great match. Lynch put Sky down with an inverted suplex and got a 2 count. Lynch fired up the crowd, set up for her finisher. Sky avoided it, performed a double stomp that resulted in a 2 count of her own, which is not surprising. Not too many superstars do that. Footage aired from during the break of Sky performing a nice springboard missile dropkick and Lynch executing a superplex. Now, live, Sky performed a pair of German suplexes and bridged into a pin for a 2 count on the second suplex. Sky knocked Lynch off the ropes with a drop kick. So then, Sky followed up with a moonsault and then rolled Lynch back inside the ring, covered her for a 2 count. This is awesome chants broke out. You know, the fans, where they be like, this is awesome. This is awesome. You know, they do that shit. Yeah. Sky went to the ropes and played to the crowd before going for her moonsault finisher, which Lynch avoided. Sky avoided Lynch's disarmer. Lynch came right back with the manhandle slam and got the clean pin. This was a very, very hot match to open the show. I really love this match. I really do. There was something about this. There were a lot of things about this match I loved. This was the best match. One of the two best matches of the entire show that I can recall Sky having since she was brought up to the main roster. Oh my God, she did so well. She did so well. It's great to be an Iyo Sky fan. It really does. It really does. For that matter, it's the hottest television match that Lynch has had in quite some time. Yes. Yes, live chat. Believe me, man. Trust me when I say that. The match that followed was a pay-per-view level performance match. It was also a competitive fight with great physicality and some standout moments. Like I said, it was a fantastic way to get the show going and put the crowd in the right mood. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. Footage aired of last week's angle involving Cody Rhodes and Reigns, which also included Rhodes telling Sikoa that he wasn't ready. By the way, this was the other best match of the entire night, which also included a footage airing from SmackDown of Rhodes once again telling Sikoa that he's not ready after Paul Heyman announced that they would meet on Raw, which they did. Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, and undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jey Uso were shown walking backstage. Phoenix imagery, not Beth Phoenix, Phoenix imagery was shown. A video package spotlighted Asuka. It featured comments from Corey Graves, Selena Vega, Kevin Owens, Lita, Molly Holly. What the hell is she doing on the show? See, this is what we're talking about. Why do we got legends on the show? We don't need them. Charlotte Flair, the MVP. It was a nice video that touched on her time in NXT in addition to the main roster. We're talking about Asuka. With that being said here, they should have spent more time establishing her new persona. That would have been a lot better. There's probably more than likely going to be more to the face, paint, and spraying mist. Hopefully, after WrestleMania, we get the NXT Asuka back that we all loved. Because that's what needs to happen right now. Truth be told. Asuka was the best Asuka ever in NXT. And we didn't get to see that NXT Asuka much on the main roster. So it would be great for WWE to present to us, to introduce to us the return of the NXT Asuka. Yes. Yes. I would love that. I love that. That needs to happen after WrestleMania. That needs to happen. If that doesn't happen, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some major issues. Seth Rollins was interviewed by Kathy Kelly in the backstage area after his angle with Logan Paul from last week was recapped. Before Rollins could speak, Mustafa Ali cut in and tried to speak for him. Ali built himself. Positive Ali. More like buried Ali, because that's exactly what happened. Ali was buried on Monday Night Raw. Doesn't surprise me. Every time I see Ali, he's always losing. He's always getting buried on the main roster. Rollins said he got the wordplay. Rollins recapped Ali wanting a title shot at him when he was United States champion. Rollins said good things come to those who wait and said they could have that match. Ali tried to back down, but the broadcast team said the match was coming up next. Seth Rollins was the best thing of the entire match. I don't care. I don't care who spews their negativity in the chat. If you don't like my opinion, go watch somebody else. Ali's entrance was not televised, which should have been. That's an indication that was a sign that he was already buried. Ali ended up in a tree of wound position. Rollins stomped him out of the ropes. Rollins followed up with a traditional stomp and scored the pin. Whether you guys like it or not, I'm going to say exactly what JD says. You don't like my opinion? Go watch somebody else. I'm telling you right now. I'm not joking. Because the match was an all-out showcase win for Rollins, who was very, very mega over with the crowd. because his theme, because his how good his gimmick is, and because of his good promos, and because of his in-ring wrestling skills, and because Seth Rollins knows how to get over the crowd better than anybody on that roster. Hopefully, Ollie gets a chance to make this new gimmick work after Mania. If he doesn't, well, he's doomed. And he's probably going to be on either Vince or Nick Khan's budget cut list when the draft gets here, maybe. We'll see. Footage aired from earlier in the day of Baron Corbin complaining to Adam Pearce about not having a match at WrestleMania. Yet doing signings, meets, and greets all across the country. Chelsea Green interrupted, asked Pearce why she wasn't in the 4-way tag team showcase match. Pearce said Green doesn't have a partner. Piper Niven wanted nothing to do with her. Sonya Deville showed up, told Green that she did Pearce's job better than he did. Pearce said they would have to earn their way into the fatal 4-way by winning a qualifying match during Raw. Corbin returned after the women left. Seriously. Corbin asked Pearce, who walked away? The broadcast team hyped Green and Deville versus Michin and Candice LeRae, which was one of the worst matches of the entire way. I didn't like this match at all. I didn't enjoy it. I think they could have did better with this match here. I mean, who asked for this? I'm pretty sure nobody did. Corey Graves and Adam Pearce stood in the ring with a referee for the weigh-in. Another one of the worst things on Monday Night Raw. God, this is as worse as Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair. Let's weigh in. Omos and MVP made their entrance. Great tried to introduce Brock Lesnar, but MVP took the mic. MVP spoke about Lesnar's WrestleMania accomplishments and be able to suplex or F5 Omos, who then stepped into the scale. The referee said Omos weighed in at 410 pounds, but they never did a close-up of the actual weight. God, my God, this shit sucked. I hated this. God, I wish they would have never put this on TV. And then you wonder why Brock Lesnar left after his segment with Omos weeks ago. Because even Brock Lesnar knows that Omos is terrible in the ring, his gimmick, his promos, everything about him is just fucking terrible. Brock Lesnar made his entrance. Once in the ring, Lesnar charged Omos and was unable to take him off his feet with a pair of shoulder blocks. Lesnar picked up the scale. Omos put him down with a big boot. Omos picked up the scale. Lesnar scored the ringside. While Omos stood tall in the ring, the crowd chanted Suplex City. Patrick indicated that the Lesnar versus Omos match will be held on Saturday. My God, man, did they do Brock Lesnar dirty. They did Brock Lesnar really dirty. And I know Brock Lesnar's got to reportedly not be happy about his feud with Omos right now. There's probably news going around about that. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, man. I don't blame Brock Lesnar for not being happy. Why would you put him in a feud with somebody that nobody wants to fucking watch on TV? Somebody that WWE refuses to get off of TV, somebody that WWE refuses to release from the company. People on the geeks online said, "Oh, give Omos some time. He needs training." No, get him off my TV. He is terrible. fuck? Fuck is you talking about? Omos needs some training. No, Omos needs to be from the company. I hope for my sake, I hope he makes it to the Nick Khan budget cut list for all I care, man. I hope he makes it to the Nick Khan budget cut list to where he gets released from the company. That is someone I would love to see released. He's terrible. Nobody is a fan of Omos at all. Oh, give it time. He just started. He's only been in WWE for a year. I don't give a fuck. Get him off my TV. He's fucking awful. By the way, Lesnar never actually weighed in. Didn't even get a chance to weigh in. That's how you know this shit sucked. It was not a simple and effective angle. This fucking shit sucked. I didn't like it. I didn't like this, man. This was a waste of fucking time. A waste of everybody's time. Doesn't matter. I'm moving on. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more, man. Video package aired on SmackDown Women's Champion, the Android Charlotte Flair. Rhea Ripley, SmackDown Women's Championship. That Charlotte Flair. More like no, you're not. Rhea Ripley is leading you to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Hopefully they keep Charlotte Flair off of TV after that, because nobody gives a fuck about her. Get him out. There's my harvest system. Rhea Ripley was interviewed backstage by Byron Saxton. There is no denying how great Charlotte's legacy is. But she doesn't need to be reminded. No, she doesn't. No shit. I don't know why she has to be reminded 100 times that she's a 14-time women's champion. She doesn't even look like a 14-time women's champion. Oh my God. They're not here a bunch of fucking comedians, man. Thinking that Charlotte Flair is an actual 14-time women's champion. No, she's not. Not in my eyes, she isn't. Me a break. Me a break, man. Ripley said Flair's legacy is unmatched. Fuck out of here. Oh my God, man. They are really a bunch of comedians, man. Oh my God, man. Seriously with this shit. Oh. Give me a break. Really? Rhea Ripley was buried. She was buried when she had lost her NXT Women's Championship match to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Buried. And you call that a legacy? I don't call that a legacy. I call that Rhea Ripley was robbed of her opportunity. It says they want to find her destiny. Ripley said she must beat Flair, must become the biggest star in the industry. She will. She already is in my eyes, though. She's great at what she does. Rhea Ripley is. Great as a heel, and she's even great as a babyface, even though they ruined her babyface run. WWE, Vince and Bruce did in the pandemic era. Ripley said it comes down to Charlotte's legacy compared to her destiny. Ripley said Flair won't stop her from becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Damn right she won't. I don't know, man. Vince McMahon around. I don't know, man. I got a funny, sicking feeling about this. I got a funny feeling. I got a strange, funny, nervous feeling that they are going to make one of the worst fucking decisions on that card. Do not be surprised if they have Charlotte Flair retain again over Ripley. I swear to God, if they have Charlotte Flair retain over Rhea Ripley, I am going to be, my face is going to turn red. I'm going to be so red hot. I'm going to be so angry. With Vince there, it's never, it's how do I want to say it? It seems like when Vince is there, everybody that Vince hates, everybody that's Triple H talent gets buried when Vince is there. I would not be surprised if Charlotte Flair retains. I hope that's not the case, but I just got that feeling that it's going to happen. I just got that feeling. That gut-wrenching feeling, man. There's no way Vince is going to accept Rhea Ripley becoming this new SmackDown Women's Champion. You see how he and Bruce did with Rhea Ripley and her loss against Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship in the pandemic era. My God, I don't want to revisit. I don't want to have to see and revisit that again coming WrestleMania 39 this weekend. No. I don't want to see Rhea Ripley get buried again. No. I don't. And plus, it doesn't even make sense for Rhea Ripley to lose because she's been built up until this point. It doesn't make sense. She's been getting wins after wins after wins. She is having the best fucking time of her career. She's living her best fucking life. For fuck's sake, she's dating Buddy Murphy. Damn it. Oops. Did I let that get out there? I think I just did. The Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins and their partners, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, made their entrance for the 8-man tag match, an ad for WrestleMania SmackDown hyped appearances by Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I can tell you the only best thing that's going to deliver on SmackDown is the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes face-to-face, or Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes meet, or whatever you want to call it. We got Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Street Profits, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins versus Alpha Academy's Chad Gable and Otis, the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. You mean to tell me they turned Alpha Academy heel again and we didn't know it? We didn't know? Broadcast team noted that the 4 teams would meet in the 4-way tag team showcase at WrestleMania. Hey, we want the smoke! We want the smoke! We want the smoke! We want the smoke! Chants broke out early in the match. All 8 men ended up in the ring. After a skirmish, Big Man Otis, Ivar, and Strowman remained. I like how they trying to rhyme. I like how they're trying to rhyme all the wrestlers' names. Yeah, good try. You failed. Otis quickly became the last man standing. Ford dove from the top rope at him, but Otis caught him and slammed him to the mat. Gable kissed Otis on the cheek. That's all I got to say about that. Maxine Dupree watching the match, a backstage monitor. Otis performed a move on Ford and then looked into the camera and said, "Maxine, I'm here, baby." A short time later, Ricochet had a nice offensive flurry. Dawkins made a hot tag to Strowman. Get your minds out of the gutter. You thought I was going to say flirty. You thought I was going to say flirt. Get your minds out of the gutter, man. That's not what I'm trying to say here. Strowman dropped off the apron and hit multiple opponents with shoulder blocks on the floor. Eric hit Strowman with a knee lift once he returned to the ring, but Strowman came right back and power slammed him. Ricochet performed a swanton off of Strowman's shoulders on Eric. One man forward performed a big frog splash and pinned him. A crowd-pleasing match with good action and the baby faces going over, even though this was not the best match of the entire show. I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes was interviewed by Kathy Kelly on the backstage ring set. She said Rhodes put himself in a vulnerable position by agreeing to face Solo Sikoa. Rhodes spoke about Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, cackling over his chances, and then said he would ask them why he needed to face the Enforcer. Rhodes said he's earned it. Rhodes said Sikoa isn't ready. He closed by adding that he will never defeat Reigns to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion at WrestleMania. The WrestleMania Goes Hollywood video featured the Bloodline doing their take on Goodfellas. They saved the best for last when it came to the WrestleMania Goes Hollywood last night. The WrestleMania Goes Hollywood videos. You know, I like everything. Though Reigns, Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso were all laughing in the video. Solo Sikoa, he did not show no emotion at all. None whatsoever. He did speak at the end when he said that Reigns is hilarious. He's really hilarious, man. A Bianca Belair video package aired with comments from Liv Morgan, Corey Graves, Montez Ford, Beth Phoenix, Molly Holly, even though she was not even supposed to be on the show. She wasn't even slated to be on the show. She was on there anyway. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Footage aired from, I think the reason why Molly Holly was on there because she seen that Lita and Trist Stratus was on there. I think that's why she tried to insert herself in the show. I don't know. Anyway, footage aired from earlier in the day of U.S. Champion Austin Theory, delivering an in-ring promo inside the empty arena. Theory said, John Cena. I said, Rita, where the chance come from? Oh, no, look, it's Sheeta. No, I'm just joking. John Cena thought that he exposed him when they were last in the ring. But the truth is that Cena exposed himself for not being able to see the future right in front of his eyes. I bet the ladies in the arena said, "Ooh, Mamacita!" Woo! When they saw Austin Theory. Ooh, daddy. They probably said, ooh, puppy, daddy. The cringe females in the crowd. Theory said he was in the ring alone. Was that? It was no different than being in a sold-out SoFi Stadium. Theory said he doesn't do it for the WWE Universe or some kid who wants to be the next him. And he doesn't do it for the next Cena. That's heelish. That's heelish talk right there from Theory, man. I like that. Well, I like this Theory, man. This side of Theory right here. This is when Theory's at his best, when he's a heel. Theory said he does it for himself. He said he had a purpose before anyone had an opinion about him. Theory said it's sad to know that he would have let Cena go down as the hero, but he had to make it personal. Theory said everyone looks up to Cena, so it's fitting that Cena would be looking up to him. Theory said he would make Cena believe in him. Theory said he would make the WWE universe that Cena loves so much believe in him when they meet on Saturday at WrestleMania. Theory looked at the WrestleMania sign once his promo concluded. Bro was fine. Not that fine. I don't think it really moved anybody when it came to the United States title match, to be honest. They should have ran a John Cena video package. Why didn't they do that? I had yet to see that on Monday Night Raw when I watched the show. I had yet to see that. That is not still to come because WrestleMania is this weekend. Why would they run? And it wouldn't make sense for them to run a John Cena video package on SmackDown because John Cena can appear whatever he wants. So who knows? They could do a John Cena video package on SmackDown. I don't think it makes sense because their feud is on Monday Night Raw. That's what I'm saying. They should have did a John Cena video package. Why? Why didn't they do a John Cena video package if John Cena wasn't there? Obviously. He's still pursuing his acting career. He's still got movies he's doing. Like Batista and The Rock. I don't get that. Sonya Deville, Chelsea Gray made their entrance. Patrick taunted Stacy Cabler being inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2023. I knew that was going to happen. It didn't surprise me. The news came out on that. I already knew. As soon as I saw that, I said, it confirms what I already know and what my subscribers already knew. The tail end of Michin. God, I hate that name. They need to change her name back to Mia Yim. I hate that name. It doesn't sound right. It makes the name, it's not even the name to me. I hate this Michin name. I really do. They need to make up their minds of what they're going to call her. It needs to be Mia Yim. It does not need to be Michin. That Michin name sounds like main roster garbage. I don't like that name. They need to change it back. And Candice LeRae's entrance was shown. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green versus Mia Yim, Geeks, Vince McMahon, Bruce, Yim. Vince McMahon, Bruce were the ones that gave her that Michin name. Had nothing to do with Triple H. This match was a Vince McMahon booking, not a Triple H booking. Same with Seth Rollins versus Ali. Same with Gunther versus Dolph Ziggler. Becky Lynch versus Iyo Sky. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Definitely a Triple H booking. I can tell. LeRae performed a quality block onto both opponents. LeRae worked over Green and then tagged in Mia Yim. Fuck Michin. Fuck that name. The duo performed a double team move on Green. Deville returned to break up the pin attempt. Moments later, Deville caught Mia Yim with a punch from the apron while the referee was focused on Green, who then hit Mia Yim with the unprettier and pinned her. Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green defeats Mia Yim and Candice LeRae. That was it there. That was it. Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio made an entrance for Priest's match against Rey Mysterio. Patrick set up a trailer for the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Who cares? Patrick is terrible on commentary. Get him off the commentary. I don't like Kevin Patrick's voice. It's a shame that Carmella is apparently unavailable for WrestleMania. It really is. I mean, let's be. Oh, man. Still, I think Sonya Deville. Honestly, I think Sonya Deville is more deserving in a lineup than Carmella. Let's be honest. Carmella has had her shine in WWE. Meanwhile, Sonya Deville hasn't. It was only fair for Sonya Deville to be on Monday Night Raw. But what brand is she really on? That's the question. Seems like she's more on Raw than on SmackDown now. Is she Monday Night Raw brand now? And WWE didn't tell us? Makes me wonder. A sponsored recap video featured highlights from the original WrestleMania event. Kathy Kelly stood on the backstage ring set, introduced Paul Heyman, asked for his response to Cody Rhodes. Heyman said Rhodes doesn't fear the tribal chief because he's not ready. Heyman said Rhodes proved it moments ago when he questioned why it's so important that he faces Solo Sikoa. It doesn't matter who wins the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship match, as long as they go with the downfall of the Bloodline storyline after WrestleMania. If they go with that storyline, we'll be great. We'll be fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who wins the match. I'm not going to fucking sit here, argue, and debate. No, I'm not doing all that. Not doing all that. That's what those low-life podcasters and journalists do. I'm not doing all that shit. And that doesn't include JD. I like what JD does. JD is great at what he does. Shout outs to JD, man. He had an awesome Monday Night Raw review. I've seen it. The greatest, no doubt about it. The greatest in the entire IWC. And he's already uploaded the extra too. It just popped up on my phone. Notification. Shout outs to him, man. He is my only favorite podcaster and will forever be my only favorite podcaster in the entire IWC. He's one of my many inspirations, for fuck's sake. He's one of the many reasons why I do this. We got Captain Kelly standing on the backstage ring set, introduced Paul Heyman. He responded to Cody Rhodes. He said Cody Rhodes doesn't fear the tribal chief. Could have sworn I already went over that. We're going to skip that. Heyman said Sikoa is ready to weaken Cody for his match. Heyman said Sikoa wasn't there to compete. He was there to put a beating on Rhodes so that he wouldn't be 100% at WrestleMania. Heyman spoke about how Reigns isn't afraid to go to those measures to maintain his spot as the tribal chief on the island of relevancy. Heyman said Rhodes has never been ready. He said Cody wasn't ready to fill the shoes of Dusty Rhodes or to become the man of this generation or to beat Reigns. You know what? I feel like he's right. It still doesn't matter who wins the match. Even though JD made a huge good point. It would make sense for Roman Reigns to retain over Cody Rhodes. And I hope he's happy that he's hearing that from me, because I just want you guys to know how truthful he is when he says that. He's not lying. I mean, if he was lying, he'd be like, well, I think Cody Rhodes should beat Roman Reigns. He wasn't lying. He said Roman Reigns should retain over Cody Rhodes. It would make sense, and it would further go into that next chapter. But even if Cody Rhodes wins, they're still, I feel like they're still going to go with the next chapter, even if Cody Rhodes wins or doesn't win. And that next chapter is going to be the downfall of the bloodline storyline. That next chapter is legitimately going to be the downfall of the bloodline. And that is a great chapter. I want to see that. I want to see the bloodline implode. And I want to see Damage Control implode too, because Damage Control has been absolutely mid since they became a faction. Hopefully we get Iyo Sky and Bayley, or Iyo Sky and Dakota Kai turning on Bayley. Once they turn on Bayley, I think this is going to turn Iyo Sky and Dakota Kai babyface. And then, after a while, we get Trish Stratus turning on Becky Lynch. We get that Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch match for either SummerSlam or Backlash. I'm thinking Backlash, maybe. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just guessing. Not mocking anybody. Not anybody. I'm just guessing. Just being creative. Coming up with my own scenarios. My own discussions. Coming up with my own answers. Heyman spoke about Roman, how Roman Reigns isn't afraid to go to those measures to maintain his spot as the tribal chief on the island registry. Of course he's not. Heyman said, Rhodes has never been ready. Roman Reigns is more on top of the mountain than Cody Rhodes in WWE. He said Cody wasn't ready to fill the shoes of Dusty Rhodes or to become the man of this generation. Oh, and there's evidence. Cody Rhodes should have been number one in the Royal Rumble. Why was he not number one in the Royal Rumble? Why did they put him as number 30 in the Royal Rumble? Why number 30 when he should have been number one? He should have been number one. He should have been able to last every single man in that Royal Rumble. But no, they decided to put him at number 30, which was a dumb, stupid move by WWE. Bold move from the word go. Heyman also said Cody will have to take the emotional baggage that Reigns will dump on him on Friday's SmackDown to WrestleMania. Man, that's going to be great. I can't wait to see that. Heyman told Cody to be ready to acknowledge the tribal chief after the main event of WrestleMania Sunday. Oh, like I said, doesn't matter who wins. Longest they start the downfall of the bloodline storyline after Mania. Because that's chapter 2 of the bloodline storyline right there. Chapter 1 ends at the WrestleMania. Chapter 2 starts. Downfall of the bloodline. That's what needs to happen. We don't need to be seeing some goofy, stupid shit. Some mess like, oh, Cody Rhodes continues his feud with Roman Reigns. No. After WrestleMania, the feud of Cody Rhodes and Reigns needs to end. I feel like we've seen enough of that feud. It needs to end. Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest. And move Cody Rhodes on to something else. Anyways, Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest stood in the ring. Dom said it takes a real low life to hit your own child. Dom said Rey Mysterio really is a deadbeat. Dom said that after Priest beats Rey and then he humiliates him at WrestleMania, then everyone will know what a failure of a father he is. Now, this is K5. It's not real. Dominique is the real-life son of Rey Mysterio, not the real-life son of Eddie Guerrero. Get that. Don't get that twisted. Don't let that stick in your head, okay? This is a K5 storyline. It's not a real storyline. It's not a real storyline where his father is attempting to kill his son. No, it's not like that. Dom had footage of Ray punching him on SmackDown air on the big screen. Dom spoke in Spanish and then asked what kind of father hits his own son and what kind of mother stands by and does nothing. Dom said he should have told his mother to shut up a long time ago. You know, I find it very suspicious that Iyo Mysterio posted a photo of her wearing all black. Could this signify a heel turn for Iyo Mysterio? Could Dominique really bring Iyo Mysterio to Judgment Day? I don't think that would be a good move at all, to be honest. We don't need Iyo Mysterio joining the Judgment Day. She has better things to do than to do that. She has a husband, for fuck's sake. She's probably a mom she should be a mom by now. Maybe. Might be. But I find it suspicious how Iyo Mysterio posted a photo of her wearing all black. I hope that doesn't tease her joining the Judgment Day. That's what we that is not what we need. We don't need her joining the Judgment Day. Leave Aaliyah alone. Let Aaliyah live the best moments of her life. Let Aaliyah enjoy her time with her man and school and whatever she's doing. I'm sure she's still in college right now. Anyways. Dom said he should have told his mother to shut up a long time ago. Dad, I've never said this out loud. I wish Eddie Guerrero was my real father and you never existed because my entire family is a disgrace to the Mysterio name. Don't add Iyo Mysterio to the Judgment Day faction. Don't. Please. Just because she's wearing black doesn't mean she's going to join the group. She's not. That's not what the plan is. Hopefully it's not. I don't know. Vince looming. I don't know. I can see him pulling off some dumb shit like that. But it doesn't need to happen. No, it doesn't need to happen. Dominique said, I wish Eddie Guerrero was my real father. And you never existed because my entire family is a disgrace to the Mysterio name. Dom said, Mysterio name will be at his WrestleMania. Ray made his entrance and shook his head in digest from the stage. Wow, man. We got that strong promo from Heyman, followed by Dom getting tremendous heat from the live crowd. A long build to Ray finally getting physical with Dom was really well done. All these promos, Triple H thing. This was a Triple H thing. The build to Ray finally getting physical with Dom was really well done. I'm about to throw this fucking chair out the window if this doesn't stop making noise. And I'm really looking forward to their match. An ad aired for Saturday's NXT Stand Delivery event. Guys, I'm still working on getting my webcam. It can't got here yet. Still hasn't got here. I'll be glad when it does. You got Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest with Dominic Mysterio. The match was joint in progress. Damian Priest performed a nice flatliner for a near fall. Priest went for a big boot that Ray avoided, causing Priest to crutch himself on the ropes. Ooh, hopefully he's okay. After that, that looked like that looked scary for Damian Priest. Looked like Damian Priest was suffering an injury when he did that. When he bumped and, crushed himself on the ropes. Ray put him in position and went for a 619. But Priest cut him off with a big clothesline. Another near fall. Priest got Ray on the ropes and set up for a clothesline. Nah, I'm just kidding. Choke slam. Ray fought him off and performed a Hurricane Rana from the middle rope. Ray followed up with a 619. Ray went up top, but Dom attacked him for the disqualification finish. After the match, Priest held Ray while Dom threw punches at him. Legado del Fantasma members Santos Escobar, Wild, and Cruz del Toro ran out, causing Dom and Priest to leave the ring. I like that entrance, man. It's not bad. I like the theme song, man. It ain't that bad, man. It's not bad at all. Dude, I'm about to throw this chair out the window. This chair is pissing me off. This chair has popped 7-8 times already. I know you guys can hear that in the background. The DQ finish was actually, I don't want to say perfect, but I guess it was somewhat okay. It felt mid, sort of, given the circumstances. It makes you wonder if Dominique will end up with Legado Fantasma coming out of WrestleMania. And the longer Dom's hair gets, the more it makes people wonder if we'll eventually get a father and son mask versus hair match at some point. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't think anybody wants to see that, but this feud is going great. And I'm sure Triple H and his administration, of course, I know they'll find ways to keep it as fun as possible. It's been just that so far. A video package aired on the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal for Friday's SmackDown. Backstage, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson found their names on the Battle Royal entrance list. Payday, Gallows said Johnny Gargano was there, celebrated with them. Rick Boogs read the list, was over the top, GD about being included. Elias told him, Boogs, that he better take notes because he's locked to win. I don't like this Elias Rick Boogs pairing. I don't. Elias turned around and was intimidated by Dexter Lumis. Elias turned away from him and ended up face-to-face with Bronson Reed. I told you guys, I've been saying it for months and months. What if we get an Elias Dexter Lumis feud? I've been saying it for months and months, man. What if we get it? Looks like that's where WWE's going. Looks like. It's what it looks like, man. When Elias turned again, he was greeted by Bobby Lashley, who took issue with Elias, claiming he was a lock to win. Imperium's Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci made their entrance for Gunther's match. Lashley got a big reaction from the live crowd when he appeared. You know, it was kind of not funny to see wrestlers acting excited about making the list when they already showed the entrance graphic on SmackDown. It's not funny at all. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn looked into the camera and delivered a backstage promo. What is up with Raw having all these SmackDown talents on their show? What is up with that? They really need to hurry up and end the brand splits, man. Because there should be no SmackDown talent on Monday Night Raw, and there should be no Monday Night Raw talent on SmackDown. What's going on here? Well, I don't get this. Zayn said everyone knows that he and Owens started from nothing in Montreal. Los Angeles is where they got their big break and made names for themselves. Owens said that every fight they've had together or against one another was about moving forward. Owens said it doesn't get any bigger than facing the Usos for the tag team titles. Owens got fired up about winning the tag titles in the city where they got their first big break. Ziggler made his entrance. Ooh, who cares? Intercontinental Champion Gunther with Louis Kaiser and Giovanni at ringside versus Dolph Ziggler in a non-title match. Gunther fought off an early rush from Ziggler. It was in offensive control. Here's the offensive control heading into the early break. Ziggler hit a famouser for a 2 count. Ziggler went for a zigzag, but Gunther held onto the ropes. Ziggler leaped at Gunther, who chopped him. Gunther performed a German suplex and then powerbombed Ziggler. Gunther capped it off with the last symphony and scored the pin. And that was pretty much it. After the match, Gunther delivered an in-ring promo, complained about being forced to defend his title against both Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Gunther said Ziggler's fate was the same one that awaited both opponents at WrestleMania. Perhaps Gunther is right. At least McIntyre and Sheamus won't have to come out to Dolph Ziggler's terrible entrance theme. Anyway, this was just a quick showcase win for Gunther. Granted, excuse me for this chair making noise. I think it's broke. It might be. I'm not sure. It keeps doing that. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on here. It went 6 minutes. They spent a good portion of the match in a commercial break. A 30-second clip aired for the WWE 2K23 video game. I already have it. We don't need to be seeing that on screen. I already have the game. Entrances for the main event took place. Cody Rhodes came out first. Solo Sikoa was accompanied by the ring by Paul Heyman, and there's evidence and there's proof that I have the game. I have that WWE 2K23 stream on my channel that I got to get those copyrights off of for you guys to see. And I'm going to actually share the stream on the community page. You know, I'm going to say something like, if you guys miss me streaming WWE 2K23, streaming the John Cena 2K showcase, go check it out, something like that. Cody Rhodes came out first. Sikoa was accompanied by the ring. He was accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman, general manager of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is wise man, so to speak. Wise man. Terrible Patrick hyped Roman Reigns and Cody meeting face-to-face on SmackDown. We got Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa with Paul Heyman. The match spilled over to ringside where Cody slammed Sikoa's head onto the barricade team twice. I meant to say broadcast team. Sorry. Cody returned to the ring and then performed a suicide dive. Sikoa blocked it. Sikoa picked up Cody in a uranagi. So, again, Cody slammed Sikoa's head onto the broadcast team twice. Cody returned to the ring and then performed a suicide dive. Yeah, Sikoa's head had to be hurting after his head was slammed onto the broadcast team twice. I mean, wow. Talk about emotional damage. My goodness. But it didn't break. Sikoa repeated the move, and the table still didn't break. after Sikoa picked up Cody and Uranagi slammed him on the broadcast tape. Cody put Sikoa down with a Cody cutter and then played to the crowd. Cody followed up with crossroads and then covered Sikoa, who put his foot on the bottom rope to break the pin. Cody dragged Sikoa where he wanted him and then performed. No, I'm just joking. No, he really dragged Sikoa where he wanted him and put the boots to him. That's what really happened. Cody went up top and jawed at Heyman before going for a moonsault. That Sikoa avoided, apparently. And then Heyman laughed at ringside. And Sikoa delivered a couple of headbutts and then went for the Samoan spike. Rhodes avoided it. Rhodes followed up with another Cody cutter. Jey Uso made their entrance, which distracted Cody. Sikoa super kicked Cody, put him down with a Uranagi slam for a near fall. Sami Zayn's music played. He and Kevin Owens ran out, brawled with the Usos on the stage, dominated them as they fought to the back. Rhodes went for another Cody cutter. Sikoa stuffed it. Sikoa wound up for his finisher. Cody avoided it, hit crossroads, scored the clean pin. That's as simple as I'm going to say it. And that was the end of that match. Cody jawed at Heyman after the match, who remained at ringside and spoke on his phone. His phone? Why would you have a phone out when the show's about to end? Cody went to the ropes, celebrated. Graves questioned whether Cody would get the Hollywood ending or end up just another static for Reigns. It was always me, Cody yelled at Heyman, who was speaking on his phone. Or speaking into his phone, should I say. A graphic listed Rey Mysterio, Street Profits, Chelsea Green, and Sonya Deville for Raw Talk as the show went out the air. Nobody cares about Raw Talk. Nobody watches Raw Talk, so. Anyways. A momentum-building win for Cody heading into Mania. Was no way Cody was going to lose. I mean, I don't think Cody was going to lose to Sikoa. I mean, come on. I think WWE was trying to protect Sikoa for something. I don't know what they protected him for, but I guess protecting him from Cody Rhodes trying to attempt to dismantle, destroy Sikoa, maybe. I don't have an issue with him going over clean. I mean, Cody is obviously the priority heading into the WrestleMania main event. You know what I mean? Though it did feel like the broadcast team could have played it up as a big victory over an unbeaten opponent, then framing it as Cody surviving a roadblock. It would seem like it reminds us of NXT roadblock from last year, but yeah. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa and Becky Lynch versus Iyo Sky, two of the best matches of the entire night. All the promos were great. The segments, not so great. Seth Rollins versus Ali, not so great. Gunther versus Dolph Ziggler, not good. The women's tag team match was not good. Brock Lesnar and Omos was worse. So overall, I'm not going to say Monday Night Raw was lackluster. Monday Night Raw this week was mid. I said it in the beginning. Monday Night Raw is mid. The promos, Cody Rhodes versus Sikoa and Becky Lynch and Iyo Sky is what stole the show for me. Those were the best things of the entire show. Nothing more, nothing less. Though it also did a great job of spotlighting a number of WrestleMania matches, and most of the hype worked. You know. Despite being overwhelmed by KO and Sami Zayn happily playing up their California history rather than coming off as hell-bent on gaining revenge for the Usos, they should get another promo on Friday night. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for your Monday Night Raw reviews. You enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure you still have on your notifications. I am going on a 3-minute break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Because when I come back from break, I will be going over all of your WWE and AEW Tuesday afternoon news. So stay tuned. And enjoy the background music. Because after break, I'm going over your WWE and AEW Tuesday afternoon news. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Don't leave.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. I don't want a life that is complacent or really boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. The placement for persistence is a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be boring. To feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts.
Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the more you lies. I'll do what I want.
The gas and the she's so bad that the chick made the rap. The gas and the she's so bad that the chick made the rap. The gas and the she's so bad that the chick made the rap. The gas and the she's so bad that the chick made the rap.
You gotta focus on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that.
Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I could go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding the right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life.
Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with me, and I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game, now we say pray. Time stand strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong.
same pace on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come down with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide, cause you ain't worth it.
Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play their face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your WWE Tuesday afternoon news. It's not too many to go over. I don't have too much to go over, thankfully. Since this Monday Night Raw review, we're going to start with your WWE Tuesday afternoon news, and we're going to start it with the news on Roman Reigns. I tried to get it out. Yes, folks, we're going to start with the news on Roman Reigns. This is a huge one. Roman Reigns is set to cross huge WWE milestone ahead of WrestleMania. Now, Roman Reigns made a remarkable comeback to the WWE that left fans in awe of his incredible impact back in 2020. And in a matter of few months, he asserted his dominance by capturing the Universal Championship and eventually the WWE Championship. He is also set to cross a huge milestone ahead of WrestleMania. Now, with many of his fans are focused on his upcoming championship defense at WrestleMania 39, where he will put his WWE Universal Undisputed Universal Championship on the line against Cody Rhodes. The Tribal Chief is also on the verge of acknowledging two other significant defenses. The first of these is the possibility of Reigns becoming the first wrestler in history to hold the Universal Champion for 100,000 days. As of March 25th, 2023, Reigns has held the title for an impressive 937 days. That's a lot of days. Wow. This means he would have to keep the gold around his waist for another 2 months and 2 days until May the 27th. Now, in order to reach his milestone, while many people believe that Rhodes is a foreseeable challenger who could potentially dethrone Roman Reigns, others speculate that Reigns will retain the championship, thus making history in the process. It really doesn't matter to me who wins the match. On March the 29th, just 4 days away, Reigns is set to accomplish another remarkable achievement. He will have gone 1,200,000 days without being pinned. A feat that is not only impressive, but also incredibly rare in the world of professional wrestling. The last wrestler to pin Roman Reigns was Baron Corbin, who defeated him at the November 2019 TLC Premium Live event. Since then, Roman Reigns has technically suffered losses in tag team matches, but he has never pinned or forced to submit. He's never been pinned or forced to submit, and Roman Reigns has been on a dominant run since capturing the Universal Championship at the August 2020 Payback show. I was curious to say 20th. I was trying to say 20th. Where he defeated Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in a triple threat match. Since then, he has successfully defended his title against numerous opponents, including John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Bryan Danielson, to name a few. He was known as Daniel Bryan in WWE. Moving on to your next WWE Tuesday afternoon news here. This one is on WrestleMania 39. Apparently, there are multiple title changes expected at WrestleMania 39. Now, one of the most talked about matches of the show is the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Although Reigns has been a dominant champion for over 900 days, BetOnline.ag places Cody Rhodes as the favorite to win the match. The odds currently sit at minus 500 to plus 325 in favor of Rhodes. Another match that fans are excited about is the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and the Usos. Unsurprisingly, the team of Owens and Zayn are the massive favorites to defeat the Usos with odds of minus 200,000. Minus 200,000 to plus 700. With regards to the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Rhea Ripley is the big favorite to win against Charlotte Flair. Of course she is. With the current odds sitting at 100,000 to plus 500 in favor of the Eradicator. Nobody wants to see Charlotte Flair, but nobody cares about Charlotte. They're off TV. When it comes to the Raw Women's Championship match, Asuka is the favorite to walk away with the title, and this could end up being Triple H and his administration giving her NXT run back on the main roster. Her run that was robbed away from her, her run that she didn't get to do on the main roster, her run that she did in NXT. This gives Triple H administration an opportunity to give us the NXT Asuka back, because that's what we all want right now, the NXT Asuka. We don't want Connor, we want the NXT Asuka. The betting odds for the match are minus 140 plus 100 in favor of Asuka. So again, it's minus 142 plus 100 in favor of Asuka. Not all championships are expected to change hands, as Austin Theory, the United States champion, is expected to beat John Cena in the United States Championship match. It doesn't surprise me at all. It's going to happen, whether people like it or not. With odds of minus 400 to plus 250 in favor of the champion. On the other hand, Gunther is expected to successfully defend his title against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 39. All right. Let's go over the rest. So as far as this Logan Paul and Seth Rollins match goes, Logan Paul is the favorite at minus 200, 1/2, and Rollins plus 150, 3/2. Rollins is a big favorite. As far as this Hell in a Cell match goes, Edge sits at minus 165/8. Finn Balor sits at plus 126/5. So evidently, Balor is the favorite to win this match. If I'm right. Brock Lesnar's the favorite to win his match against Omos. And Either Damage Control or Becky Lynch and Lita are the favorite to win the match. One of the two. But I think the odds open at Becky Lynch and Lita at minus 100,000, 1/10. Damage Control sitting at plus 500, 5/1. The odds have moved in the favor of the underdogs. Fatal 4-way match. Viking Raiders have minus 150 chances of winning or losing. 2/3. Braun Strowman, Ricochet, plus 200. 2/1. Street Profits have plus 350. 7/1. Alpha Academy, plus 700. 7/1. I think the Viking Raiders are going to be the underdogs going into this match. I think the Viking Raiders are going to be the one to win the titles. I can't see Ricochet, Alpha Academy, or the Street Profits right now. Now, it should be noted that the odds don't guarantee a match's outcome, says Ringside News. Of course. WWE putting extra care into section of premium live event locations. I wonder why that is. Well, we are about to find out. Because it says here that Sean Ross Sapp provided the latest scoop on WWE's decision to hold premium live events in select locations behind Fightful's paywall. According to the report, the company has been putting extra care into the section of premium live event locations lately. It says, and I quote, WWE has a concentrated effort for their premium live event. WWE has been going to stadiums in international territories, in addition to places like Puerto Rico that they haven't been in 18 years. Fightful Select spoke with WWE sources who confirmed that the effort was made to maximize the buzz around said shows. WWE been putting extra care into the section of premium live event locations. Drastically changed its approach from 2022. They want each event to have a distinct purpose. I was going to say distinct purpose, but rather to be thematic, financial, or strategic. For an example, thematic would be Sami Zayn in Montreal for Elimination Chamber, or Bad Bunny hosting Backlash in Puerto Rico. Financial would be stadiums versus arenas. Strategic would be London's event happening in prime time ahead of their rights renewal in the arena. Also, WrestleMania in Los Angeles, around the time they're planning a sale to company and ahead of the TV rights renewals. It's about spacing out premium live events so the demand builds in market, said the higher-ups, noting on press they'll often point out it's their first time heading into a market for a premium in quite some time, when possible, end quote. WWE removed a lot of premium live events from their calendar after WrestleMania 34 as a means to reduce expenses to improve profitability, says Ringside News. The company repurposed some of their old events for NXT, as the company recently filed a mark one of their old shows. The next big WWE Premium Live event, WrestleMania 39, will be taking place just a week from Saturday. is taking place this weekend, actually. It's taking place this weekend in Los Angeles, California. WrestleMania 39 Night 1 will be Saturday. WrestleMania 39 Night 2 will be Sunday. NXT Stand and Deliver will be Saturday. It'll begin at 1 p.m. My NXT 2023 Stand and Deliver Watch Along will be live, as well as my WrestleMania 39 Night 1 Night 2 Watch Alongs. And I'm gonna be starting on those thumbnails probably tonight when I come home. I should tonight when I come home. Should be getting ready to get started on those. More than likely. Because obviously I have them, and that's what's on the schedule for this week. So my NXT Stand and Deliver WrestleMania 39 is Night 1, Night 2 watch alongs. My NXT Stand and Deliver WrestleMania 39 is Night 1, Night 2 watch alongs will be scheduled to go live this weekend. They should be scheduled by either tomorrow or Thursday. You guys will see. I'm not worried. Alexa Bliss shows off positive recovery process after skin cancer procedure. As previously reported, Little Miss Bliss had to take a break from WWE television, which was likely due to burnout. Not everyone was happy about this either. During her hiatus, Alexa Bliss had to undergo treatment for a problem. Fans were worried that she had cancer. And thankfully, Bliss made it clear that she will be okay. She recently revealed that she had been diagnosed with a form of skin cancer called basal cell carcinoma. The procedure was a success, and she even showed off her stitches. Little Miss Bliss took to Twitter and uploaded a couple photos of herself where she revealed that her stitches and piercings are healing up very quickly. The former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion also confirmed that she will be there at WrestleMania 39. You guys a fan of Alexa Bliss? Miss seeing her on WWE television every week? Let me know in the live chat. Get ready to show you guys an image of this. I know it's going to be sickening to see, but this is just for the Alexa Bliss fans. They need some closure, right? They need some sort of proof that Alexa Bliss was out. All right, check it out, guys. Tell you one thing, I wish these AEW and WWE female bot avatar accounts would stop freaking sending me messages and stop following me. I have to put the beat down on those accounts, man. Well, check it out, guys. If you guys can see here, that is where, if you see my mouse, where it's that is where skin burnt out. I'm glad that Alexa Bliss is glad that she's okay. You know, this is where her skin cancer procedure took place, right here. Right here. And I think she had some done right here too. I'm not sure. Might have. Yep. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I hear a helicopter flying outside. I don't know where it's going. Bray Wyatt's WrestleMania 39 status is not being shared within WWE. Ringside News reached out to confirm Bray Wyatt's WrestleMania status. They were told that this is totally in the air at this point. Nobody has told that Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley's WrestleMania match is off or not. A tenured member of the creative team told them that no one here knows. Yeah, right. Give me a break. Oh, but the Vince McMahon administration knows. Top level information. It's not flowing down. At this point, it's anyone's guess what WWE will do. Bray Wyatt is reportedly suffering from an undisclosed illness. That's a lie because I showed you proof of that last week. I showed you proof that he's never suffered from an illness. Remember I showed you guys that photo of Bray Wyatt in the fan? Remember when I showed you images of Bray Wyatt and one of his WWE fans that was posing with him in the picture? That picture right there is proof that Bray Wyatt is not suffering from no illness. Vince McMahon just doesn't like seeing overweighted talent. He doesn't like watching overweighted talent on TV. And I also think that WWE's being creatively lazy with Bray Wyatt, and I don't think they have any other plans for him. Bray Wyatt was recently spotted in public where he took a selfie with a fan. Although he was slated to be at SmackDown, Bray Wyatt was not there. He was at home in Tampa instead. They have no idea when he will return to WWE television. It would be good to see him on the road to WrestleMania. But the fact that WWE hasn't plugged Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley in recent weeks could be a very telling sign. Yeah, sure thing. WWE invested a lot of effort into Bray Wyatt's WWE return. It would be a shame if he misses another WrestleMania show. Seems he's not ready for a return. That being said, Bobby Lashley might be on the hunt for a new opponent at the showcase of the Immortals next year. What's y'all's take on Bray Wyatt's current situation with WWE and WrestleMania? Are you guys surprised that this is happening? Let me know in the live chat. There's more to the injury than what WWE is on, man. There's more to the illness than what WWE is on. There's no illness. Bray Wyatt's not suffering from no illness. I think they're just being creatively lazy and they don't have no other plans for him. And plus, Vince McMahon doesn't like watching overweighted talent on TV. And I guess Bray Wyatt is a Triple H guy. I mean, why else would Bray Wyatt be brought back? And clearly, it's a clear indication that he's a Triple H guy. Vince McMahon doesn't like watching Triple H talent on TV. You see why he got rid of Adam Cole and all these other talents. Vince McMahon is not a fan of any talent. Anybody he sees that's a Triple H talent, he buries and he releases from the company. Which I think is so blatantly wrong. Straight up wrong. He's straight up wrong for that. He really is. Kairi Sane has an open invitation to make a WWE return. Oh, really? That's not what I've been hearing, but that's according to Ringside News. And it's not only according to Ringside News. It's according to Steve Fall of 10 Count. So while speaking to Steve Fall of 10 Count, Kairi stated, well, actually, not only it's from Ringside News, but it's from Kairi Sane herself. Because Kairi Sane herself said that she wouldn't close the door to a WWE return. She said it herself. She realizes what the company can offer. And she is a free agent, so that opens up the possibility. Though a Japanese translator, Kairi Sane, made it very clear that WWE is still a very possible option. The only question is whether Triple H will give her a call. But didn't she leave WWE or get let go because she got married? Or something like that? That's what I remember hearing. It's here that I quote, she's a free agent. She would like to go anywhere possible. She would like to go to the US if there's a chance to go back again. So yeah, she's a free agent. It's also said that the door is always open. You're always welcome to come back. And if she comes back one day, she'll team up with Asuka again. And team up with Iyo Sky, or maybe even go up against Iyo Sky. Who knows? I would love to see a Kairi Sane and Iyo Sky feud in WWE. I would also love to see a Asuka and Kairi Sane feud in WWE as well. Or even Xia Li. I'd love to see her feud with Xia Li. Triple H puts Kairi Sane as one of NXT's top talents during her stay with WWE's developmental territory. That could grease the wheels a bit more for her return. Only time will tell where she shows up next. Maybe she comes back to help Asuka beat Bianca Belair or challenge Asuka the Raw after WrestleMania 39. Maybe. We don't know. We'll see. We will see, man. Cody Rhodes gives first look at his WrestleMania 39 gear. Cody Rhodes' determination and hard work have been instrumental in his success, and his story serves as an inspiration to many aspiring wrestlers. He continues to inspire people even now. But the story should have been about Cody Rhodes and not Dusty Rhodes. It seemed like his feud with Roman Reigns was all about Dusty Rhodes. It should be about Cody Rhodes himself. It should have been about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes previously stated that he plans to pay homage to all the various wrestling companies he was a part of before returning to WWE. The American Nightmare took to Twitter and gave fans a first look at the belt, which listed all the promotions, including New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and more. It says here, and I quote, "In many respects, I'm alone out there. But I'm not. carry with you. All of it. End quote. So Cody Rhodes said. Cody Rhodes is set to challenge Roman Reigns Undisputed Universal Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 39. We have to wait and see whether Cody Rhodes can win the match. Are you guys excited for the match? Do you think Cody Rhodes will win? Sound off in the live chat. All right. WWE NXT Superstar returns during house show after lengthy hiatus. Randy Orton also rocks update look in a latest photo. In the photo, Orton can be seen with a clean-shaven face that makes it hard to recognize him. Obviously, the two were enjoying their time together during the Viper's hiatus. This photo comes as rumors have been doing the rounds that Randy Orton is expected to return at WrestleMania 39, which I gave that news out yesterday, I think. It was either yesterday or... No, it was last Friday, I think. Yeah, last Friday I gave out that news, or last Saturday, during my SmackDown review. One of those days, I can't remember. While there hasn't been any official confirmation about his return, Orton's latest picture will certainly get the fans buzzing, for sure. Randy Orton's absence from the ring has been felt by many fans who miss his charisma and skills. However, his latest photo with his wife shows that he is happy and healthy, which is good news for him and his family. Whether he will make a surprise return at WrestleMania 39 or not remains to be seen. One thing certain, WWE Universe will be ecstatic to see the Viper strike again. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys a photo of Randy Orton and his wife. If I can get it up here. Here it is, guys. Here it is. There's the photo of Randy Orton and his wife. That's the photo of Randy Orton and his wife. Let me see if I can try to pull it up some more. Make it bigger. See if I can pull it up and make it bigger. There was, guys. There was the photo of Randy Orton and his wife. He seems to be doing fine right now. Looks like it anyway. I'm glad. Happy for him. He shaved, and that's pretty much it. He still looks the same. He still looks the same. Ronda Rousey drags WWE creative over Liv Morgan feud. Ronda Rousey has the right to do that. Even though Ronda Rousey sucks, she's terrible in the ring, and her gimmick is not all that good. I will give credit to Ronda Rousey for taking a shot at WWE creative. Because their creative was shitty when Vince and Bruce was in charge. We all know that. Thankfully, Triple H is in charge of creative right now, currently. So, the feud between Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan spanned over 3 months. For the most part, the feud ended up disappearing. It ended up disappointing fans due to the lack of cohesion and proper matches. However, as Ronda Rousey reflected on their feud while promoting, hold on. Sometimes I have a hard time getting my stuff right. Sometimes I don't. But as Ronda Rousey reflected while promoting the latest episode of her Ronda on the Road YouTube series on Instagram, she couldn't help but wonder what could have been if they weren't held back by a group of individuals that she referred to as octogenarians. What is that? Octogenarians. What is that supposed to be? Says here, and I quote, "Imagine what our Liv Morgan feud could have been if we weren't hamstrung by a bunch of octogenarians." I was thinking she was going to say barbarians, who still think they knew how to be hip while putting a total 5 minutes of thought a week into each women's storyline. End quote. Rousey and Liv Morgan are going to be in the WWE WrestleMania 39 Showcase Tag match. Rousey is partnering with Shayna Baszler. Morgan is tagging with Raquel Rodriguez. Let's see who comes out on top. Are you guys let down by how WWE handled Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan's feud? I honestly think they dropped the ball less with Triple H in charge. I think they dropped the ball more with Vince Bruce in charge. Never mind Triple H. Never mind Triple H, man. This happened when Vince Bruce was in charge. Never mind Triple H, man. Yeah, this was the worst feuds of 2022, for sure. Because of Vince Bruce and their shitty creative. And their lazy fucking booking. And producing it right. Former New Japan Pro Wrestling referee joins WWE NXT. According to PW Insider, WWE has brought Jeremy Marcus on board as a match official for the white and gold brand. The report stated that Marcus is graduate. He's a graduate from the Santino Bros Wrestling Academy. Or should I say the Santino Bros Wrestling Academy. Moreover, he used to officiate matches for New Japan Pro Wrestling USA. Jeremy Marcus, it says, and I quote, a Santino Bros Wrestling Academy graduate and referee for New Japan Pro Wrestling USA, announced that he has joined NXT as a referee. At quote, Marcus took to social media on Sunday to confirm that he signed with WWE. The new member posted a picture of him with fellow NXT match officials. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of drowsy myself. I'm feeling dizzy. I need to get something to eat. I need to eat something real. It says, I'm excited to join NXT officiating crew. It continues to say, very honored to be a part of this hard-working team. Catch NXT every Tuesday at 8/7 Central on USA Network. Says Jeremy Marcus. Echo. I'm having a hard time speaking, man, because I just got through. My medicine is kicking in. That's probably why. Because before the review, I did eat and take my medicine. So, for those wondering what's on tap for the upcoming episode of NXT, it's not going to be good. That's all I'm going to say. Show's not going to be good. I'm not looking forward to NXT. It's not going to be good. I don't even think I'm even going to bother watching it. Nigel McGuinness. See, that's how you know my medicine kicked in. I can't even get my shit right. I can't even spell people's names right. I can't even spell the words out right. Nigel McGuinness isn't ruling out his in-ring return after WWE exit. It's like as soon as my medicine kicked in, all hands on deck for me. So much for me feeling confident, like I was going to deliver on this review, which I did, but something told me I should have got up early in the morning to take my medicine. Nigel McGuinness made headlines when he was released by the WWE in October of 2022. My eyes is burning on top of that. Ugh. His latest assessment prior to his release was to call matches for NXT. Level up. Nigel McGuinness was also a major part of NXT UK, as he had given a unique voice for the brand thanks to his broadcasting alliance with Andy Shepherd. Most recently, Nigel appeared on the two-man power trip of wrestling podcast to talk about how many things, including a potential return to the ring in the wake of this WWE departure. The former Ring of Honor Pure Champion noted that he won't rule out a comeback, but is letting cooler heads prevail at the moment. It says here, and I quote, man, this is some long paragraphs. That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Says Nigel McGuinness. He continues to say, yeah. Everybody's asked me that as soon as I went my separate ways from WWE, said Nigel. I can't give a definitive answer other than to say that I certainly feel my strengths at this point in my life or in other aspects of the industry. Won't rule out 100%. I won't rule it out 100% either. He questioned by saying, there's always that part of you that wants to have that final moment, but sometimes cooler and smarter heads have to prevail. It's a glitch, of course, just to say never. We've seen a lot of people, Edge, Lita, Trish, a lot of people come back and have really good matches, have a really positive influence on the industry, and in a way are able to help the next generation. I think that's fantastic. And then he says, so only time will tell. John would really have from here. I've got a lot of strings to my bow, and I'm getting ready to fire. End quote. Elsewhere on the show, Nigel said he wasn't shocked by his WWE release. As a matter of fact, he is incredibly grateful for the experiences he had during his time with Vince McMahon's company. The former TNA star is preparing for his upcoming celebration, The Magic of Nigel McGuinness, and Santa Monica, California. Thursday as well. The 47-year-old will also be appearing at Progress Wrestling Super Strong Style 16 weekend from May the 27th to May the 29th. You want to see Nigel McGuinness make his in-ring comeback? Which promotion should the former Ring of Honor World Champion join now that he's no longer with WWE? Sound off in the live chats. Former, I already went over that. Ex-WWE NXT UK superstar announces retirement. Who that NXT UK superstar is that announced retirement is ex-WWE NXT UK superstar Eddie Dennis. Yep, folks, it turned out to be Eddie Dennis. Because it says here that Eddie Dennis joined NXT UK in 2018 after a lengthy stint on the indie scene. The veteran was also part of the dog collar match that WWE revived for his feud with Wild Boar in 2022. His last match for the brand saw him team up with Saxton Huxley in a loss to Chase U, Andre Chase, and Buddy Hayward. Eddie was released from his contract on August the 18th, 2022. Most recently, Eddie Dennis competed in the Rave Pro Revolution Rumble. The event emanated from the York Hall in London on Sunday. After the match, Eddie took off his boots and placed them in the ring. The photo went viral on the internet. Eddie later took to Twitter to confirm that he has retired from the world of professional wrestling. It says here, and I quote, "My farewell to the magical world with the purple canvas." End quote. In his latest tweet, Eddie Dennis said he'll share his thoughts on his pro wrestling journey tomorrow. Which happens to be yesterday. So he must have did it yesterday, apparently. Because today's 28th. He also posted a photo of his merchandise for fans purchase. For those who are interested, you should see a direct message. You should absolutely send a direct message to Eddie Dennis himself. What are y'all's thoughts on Eddie Dennis suddenly retiring from pro wrestling? Have you guys ever heard of him? Let me know in the live chats. My eyes is burning so bad I can't even concentrate. I can't even talk. I can't even see what I'm doing. Rey Mysterio Dominique's confrontation blows all WWE segments out of the water this week. Now, this was something I was not expecting to hear. Because it says here that Dominique and Rey Mysterio are set to clash at WrestleMania 39. The young star dragged his mother into a feud this Friday on SmackDown. And The promo pushed Ray to lose his limits, and the soon-to-be Hall of Famer finally flattened his son with a jab, telling him that the two will meet on the greatest stage of them all. Again, this is not real. This is K5. Dominic Mysterio is the actual real son of Rey Mysterio. WWE posted the confrontation in its entirety on their YouTube and TikTok accounts, and that led to a huge uptick in social media viewership for the company. As of this writing, says Ringside News, the video has 2.3 million on YouTube. Brandon Thurston of WrestleMania tweeted that the video completely surpassed the views of the clips WWE had posted on their YouTube in the last 7 days. It says here, and I quote, YouTube videos of the Ray Dominic angle from Friday's SmackDown has flown way ahead of anything else published on WWE's channel in the last 7 days. End quote. CM Punk said he'd be wanting to punch Dominic Mysterio for the last 13 years after the angle. Rhea Ripley is extremely displeased with Ray after he hit his son on WWE SmackDown. WrestleMania 39 will take place at the SoFi Stadium in Lingowood on Saturday. I will be live for the watch along for that, and for the watch along for WrestleMania 39 Night 2 as well. Are you guys enjoying Rey Mysterio's feud with Dominic Mysterio? I don't know about you guys, but I know I am. I know for a fucking 100% solitary single fact that I am. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Ronda Rousey. There's some more news on Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is dealing with broken arm before WrestleMania. Yes, it's true. The news is true. She's dealing with a broken arm before WrestleMania. That's bad. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer brought up Ronda Rousey's current situation. I was going to say status, but you didn't hear that from me. He was able to confirm that she has a broken radius bone in her forearm. She has a broken radius bone in her forearm. God, that's gotta be so painful. It hurts as much as my eyes burning right now, man. Oh my goodness. That is what her current issue is, which would explain why she's been in an arm sling in recent memory. It says here, and I quote, she's got a broken radius bone, which is a forearm bone. End quote. Ronda Rousey is still wrestling at the WrestleMania event, but her match needed to change. Instead of competing in a typical tag team match, she will be protected by 4 teams in the match instead. Why just take both Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey out the match to where Ronda Rousey won't have to wrestle, won't have to injure her arm further? This has got to be a storyline written. This has got to be storyline written. It's got to be. This can't be real. The contest match might not be for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, but at least the baddest woman on the planet will get to work. The show says Ringside News. Yeah, whatever. Give me a break. I can't wait. I can't hardly wait not to watch her wrestle. My God, she is awful in the ring. hopefully her arm heals. Nobody deserves to be injured in real life. If that's real life injury, Ronda Rousey, sorry. I hope to God you recover from it, because nobody deserves to be hurt. Nobody deserves to be shot and killed for no reason. You guys respect Ronda Rousey working injured? I don't think that is the right move for Ronda Rousey to be working injured. I just don't think it is. Okay. If I can get this fucking thing up. WWE SmackDown Go Home show before WrestleMania. Tickets are almost gone. Yep, I'm not lying. Tickets are almost gone. Oh, what is wrong with my phone? Oh, this shit is aggravating. WWE SmackDown Go Home show before WrestleMania. Tickets are almost gone. WrestleTix put up an update on SmackDown Go Home show before WrestleMania. It appears that the company will have no issue selling out the big show. I can't even talk, man. Now my medicine's kicking in. I don't even feel like myself now. Unless my medicine's doing something to me that's making me feel drowsy and dizzy like this. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. At this point, they have under 800 tickets left. It says here, and I quote, WWE SmackDown, Friday, March the 31st, 2023, 4:45 p.m., Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles, California. Available tickets right now currently are 753. Current setup is 15,231. Tickets distributed. The number of tickets distributed was 14,478. SmackDown before WrestleMania is usually a big show. That night will also play host to the 2023 WWE Hall of Fame. Obviously, fans can't wait to attend the big event to see what goes down. What's y'all's take on this particular WrestleMania build? Stacy Keibler has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, it was previously reported that Stacy will receive a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame, but it wasn't confirmed. Now it appears that she has accepted the honor. People Magazine, I haven't heard from them in a while. People Magazine received the exclusive news on Stacy's Hall of Fame induction. While speaking to the outlet, she was more than proud of this big honor. It says here, and I quote, I never thought I would be in the Hall of Fame, to be honest. I was completely shocked when I got the call. I had tears in my eyes, says Stacy. She goes on to say, my husband's coming. My husband's family's coming. My family, my kids. We have friends coming from LA, from Austin. So it's really exciting because a lot of these people don't get to see me in action. I got tears in my eyes every time. How am I going to keep it together? I got to keep it together. The fans are the ones that made it possible. I owe so much to them for getting me to this point in my career. I spent time just reflecting, and I feel so lucky to have this extraordinary time with the organization, the community, but most of all, the fans. It's shaped my life. There's nothing else that I can get me more excited in the exact same way as being live in front of the WWE fans. Their passion is contagious, she says. So I'm just so excited. Quote. We'll have to see who inducts Stacy into the Hall of Fame. This year's class will be a smaller one with only Andy Kaufman, the Great Moolah, and Andy Kaufman being announced along with this latest addition. All right. What is wrong with my phone? WWE giving extra attention to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year. This is your last WWE Tuesday afternoon news. Wish I could get my voice straightened out. Get my brain straightened out. My brain is I just feel so nauseating. WWE giving extra attention to Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal used to be a staple of the WrestleMania event in recent years. It has been relegated to SmackDown. That being said, they still want to create some buzz for the big over the top rope match. My phone is fucking slow as shit. Charles Seth noted behind Fightful's paywall that WWE is planning to hype this year's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match during Raw this week. Names like Bobby Lashley, Johnny Gargano, Rick Boogs, Dolph Ziggler, and more will be a part of the match, so anyone could be around to boost public attention. It says here, and I quote behind Fightful's paywall, it says Sean Rossap on Fightful's paywall. They said that there is set to be some Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal promotion on SmackDown this Friday night. Lashley, Gargano, Loomis, Boogs, Ziggler, Elias, Mustafa Ali, Gallows, Harrison, Cross, Reed, LA Knight, Cedric Alexander, Madcap Moss, Xavier Woods, Maximum Male Models, Hit Row, Butch, Ridge Holland, Shelton Benjamin, Luis Lotharios, Legado del Fantasma are all included in the latest roster for the match. WWE's biggest show of the year will be a 2-night event on April the 1st and 2nd. WrestleMania is always a loaded event, and this might be a banner year and a historic event as well. His man's return to WWE saw him usher in the idea that the company could be sold by the middle of 2023. I hope that's not the case. It seems that they are on the track to make that goal, which is not good to hear. This is not a good, interesting time for the company right now. It's really not. What's y'all on the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Now we're going to go over your AEW Tuesday afternoon news, and I can finally get the heck out of here and get ready for work. And I post 2 voting polls, by the way. Go vote, guys, if you haven't. Go vote on how I did on my Monday Night Raw review, and vote how Monday Night Raw did, in your honest opinion. Action Andrade says he's 100% healthy after injury scare. Good for him. I'm glad. We're going to go over that. Andrade took to Twitter on Saturday to provide an update on his health following a potential injury during his match with Slim J on AEW's Dark and Dark Elevation tapings last night. The match was immediately stopped due to a potential conclusion on Andrade's part. Says here, and I quote, "To anyone wondering, I did not suffer any injuries yesterday at the Dark tapings in Orlando and am 100% healthy. I want to thank the AEW medical team and the rest of the AEW staff for taking the proper safety precautions to ensure that I was okay and had no serious injuries." End quote. Action Andrade / televised match in AEW transpired at Sammy Guevara on the March the 8th, 2023 Rampage taping. Unfortunately for Andrade, he failed to defeat the Spanish guy. You guys think Andrade should tone it down? Think he should tone it down inside the squared circle? What feud do you guys want the young star to compete in next on AEW television? Sound off in the comments. Andrade El Idolo breaks record after surgery. Andrade recently took to Instagram to show his recovery process. The 33-year-old revealed he broke a personal record in the gym after months of operations and therapies in the video. So, Andrade El Idolo can be seen lifting 600 pounds chest dumbbells. Work in progress, says Andrade, and I quote, "Today I felt that I broke a record after several months, operation, therapies, and different types of training. Today I was able to lift 60 pounds on the chest. I knew very well that for many people it's little, or for many it is too much, but for me it's amazing. After I was able to lift 130 or 140 pounds chest dumbbells." End quote. Andrade went on to finish the match despite the injury. Well, the question is, when is Andrade coming back? When are we going to get the return of Andrade? Showcasing his incredible resilience process. The AEW star last competed in the Casino ladder match at the All Out Review event on September the 4th, 2022. Are you guys impressed with Andrade El Idolo's progress so far? What matches do y'all want to see him compete upon his return to the squared circle? Sound off in the live chat, please. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. This phone. AEW books first match for Dynamite in New York. Episode of Rampage featured Ricky Starks with an in-ring promo. Or should I say Rampage? This week's episode of Rampage featured Ricky Starks in an in-ring promo segment. The Absolute One came down to the ring, called out Juice Robinson for a fight. Juice appeared on the stage, tried to talk down Ricky Starks, who left the ring to deliver a beatdown on the Bullet Club member. Juice narrowly avoided Starks' aggression. He announced that he'll take on Starks in New York. As Kalibar noted later during the show that Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson will meet inside the ring on the April 5th, 2023 episode of Wednesday Night Dynamite. That show will emanate from the UBS Arena in Long Island, New York. AEW will announce more matches and segments in the weeks leading up to the show. You guys excited for Ricky Starks going feud with Juice Robinson? Possible spoiler on Brian Cage's future with AEW. Oh boy, can't wait to go over this one with you guys. Brian Cage gained recognition for his work in promotions such as Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling, to name a few. The Machine's incredible strength and agility made him a household name on the indie circuit. In other words, the independent circuit. Tony Khan brought Cage to AEW in 2020 and made him the FTW champion. Cage's title reign, however, was cut short by Ricky Starks. It was reported at the time that he was unhappy about his booking. The Machine was moved to Ring of Honor in the wake of the promotion's acquisition by Tony Khan, where he's a reigning six-man tag team champion alongside Khan and Toa Leona. The three men are set to defend their Ring of Honor six-man tag team championships against AR Fox, Metal League, and Blake Christian at the Supercard of Honor pay-per-view event on March the 31st, 2023. The latest AEW Dark and Dark Elevation tapings seem to suggest that the event will mark Cage's final appearance for Ring of Honor and AEW. Brian Cage is going to WWE, no question about it. But the Gates of Agony, Khan, Toa Leona took on the Crown, Leonis, and Maximus, whoever they are, during the latest tapings at Universal Studios. One thing of note is that Khan and Leona came out of the ring without their titles. Also, they did have Brian Cage at ringside for the match. With the taping set to air sometime after Supercard of Honor, Khan and Leon's entrance at the taping strongly suggests that they will drop their titles to AR Fox, Metal League, and Blake Christians. Moreover, it implies that Brian Cage will be gone after Supercard of Honor. For those wondering, Cage's contract with Tony Khan's promotion is coming to an end soon. As of this writing, the two sides haven't agreed to a new deal. It is also being reported that Cage agreed to an extension recently that he could work the upcoming Ring of Honor show. So that leads to question with what they're going to do with Prince Nada, Khan, and Leona. What are they going to do with them? We'll have to find out. We will have to find out soon. I think Brian Cage fits in WWE. That's my opinion. Honestly. That's just the way I feel about it. There's belief that Wardlow will jump ship to WWE after poor booking in AEW. Who's to say it's not true? Who's to say it is true? According to wrestling veteran Conan, a big name in AEW is considering a move to WWE due to poor booking decision that have caused the star to lose momentum in Tony Khan's company. The performer in question is none other than the former TNT champion Wardlow, who was once one of the biggest stars in the promotion and regularly received thunderous reaction from the crowd. His momentum began to go downhill, and he lost the TNT Championship. He then took some time away from the promotion, only to return and rekindle his feud with Samoa Joe. Wardlow eventually regained the championship he had previously held at Revolution 2023. His reign was short-lived, as he lost it to Powerhouse Hobbs on the following Dynamite just days after winning it. While speaking on the Keep It 100 podcast, Conan talked about Wardlow's current condition in AEW. Tony Khan and AEW have received criticism for their handling of the talented star, and Conan has joined the conversation, saying that there was no valid reason for Wardlow's poor booking unless he has backstage issues. The WCW legend added that Mr. Mayhem may be considering a future in AEW's rival promotion, WWE. Says here, and I quote, "I'm not saying that he can't be rehabilitated, but there was no reason to do what you've done to him. Unless he has heat. But the only thing you're doing is this guy who is good looking, young, good wrestler, athletic, good promo, likable. He's probably thinking, what am I doing here? Maybe I should go to WWE, and I'm not sure they love to have him, but I think they dropped the ball on him." End quote. We'll have to wait and see what will become of Wardlow in the end. After all, his super booking has left a lot to be desired. Perhaps a stunt in WWE might just be what he needs. Last but not least, before we get the hell on out of here finally, Tony Khan flexes on how many events AEW will run this year. The Bet, Las Vegas, and the Sporting Tribune, Khan was asked if AEW is close to running 100 events a year. The AEW president confirmed that AEW is getting close to that number, considering the fact that there are 365 days in a year. AEW is keeping their crew busy. It says here, and I quote, "We're moving towards that number. Certainly, there are 52 live Dynamites every week. We're on TBS. Between those shows, the pay-per-views, the live Rampage specials, and now House Rules events, we're moving closer and closer to that number." End quote. They also noted that Tony Khan flexed pretty hard on AEW fans being able to bet on matches. This is through their partnership with DraftKings. AEW's new House Rules schedule is certainly going to add a few dates to their schedule. It'll be a very busy time for AEW talent in the coming months as they have to adjust to making more than just Dynamite and Rampage tapings every week, which usually happens on the same night. AEW's first House Rules event is probably a bust show. Tony Khan's company made decent money, close to $100K on ticket sales alone. I have to see what the future holds for AEW, but Tony Khan has no plan on stopping. Should AEW pump the brakes a little bit? Are you guys down to go to every House Rules show you can find? Let me know And that is going to do it for your WWE and AEW Tuesday afternoon news. If you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. Let's get some likes on the stream. I need more likes. I'm getting upset because I don't see no likes. And let me know how I did on my Monday Night Raw review. And let me know how I'm doing on my channel overall. I want to know y'all's opinions. Cam gave his opinion on how I did on my channel, and I want everybody else. I want to hear everybody else's opinions. It's not fair that Cam has to be the only one to give his opinions on my channel and tell me how good I'm doing. I want everybody else to give their opinion on my channel. I want everybody else to explain how good they think I'm doing. I want every single one of you to explain how good I'm doing right now. Please and thank you. I would really appreciate it. I am finally done. Thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. That's all I got to say. Because that was a lot of news I had to go over. At first, I thought it wasn't that much. At first, I thought, it's not a lot. Yeah. I had to take my time because my head's not feeling right. I'm feeling dizzy. I need something to eat. I may have to go to KFC and eat before I turn the clock into work. I don't even think I'm going to have time. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here. If you enjoyed the Monday Night Raw review, let me know in the comments when the stream ends. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get 5-6 likes on the stream. Actually, let's get more than 5-6 likes on the stream. And we are still, I think we are 9 subscribers away from 620, I think. No, we're 7 subscribers away from 627. So let's get 7 more subscribers, and we'll be at 620. Please and thank you. I will see you guys in the live chat. I think I'm streaming Hot Shot Racing tomorrow. So there'll be some gaming content on the channel tomorrow. Let me make sure I'm correct on that. Let me see. Yes, I am. We're going to be streaming one of the newest games on my PS4 console. Hot Shot Racing. We'll be streaming that from 4 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. And then at 7:40 p.m., my AEW Dynamite watch along will be live. And the Dynamite review will be live immediately after that. So I hope to see you guys here tomorrow. It's going to be a good game. It's a fun game. I've already tried it. Love it. And guys, have a good rest of your Tuesday. Peace. Stay safe always. Remember that.